And Julie Smith, she, what her street has very bad roads. I think it's it's scary.
Awful. Yeah, or terrible, terrible, awful. Yeah, so we say the roads are very muddy. So there's graz is the dirt, right?
Yeah.
And then so the prilagophily is dirty, and then there's mud. Mud is with the wet dirt, you know, with like dirt and water is mud, and then the prilagophily is muddy. So the roads are very muddy here. Let's look at this one. Anton, tell me about this picture. Is this is just a regular home?
Yeah, old home.
I like these though. I like these things above the windows. Those are pretty. See, for me again, it looks like a детский сад or something. What do kindergartens look like? Do they look like a regular home? They do?
Oh, I like it.
Natasha, what about this? What about this? Tell me about these.
This home.
Why do you like it? Big apartment buildings?
Yeah.
Big apartment buildings. Would you like to live here? You would live here? It looks very, I mean, these look very new, very modern. Here. Christina, what about these?
This house, I don't would like to live there because the roads are not clean. Many cars.
Are these? Yeah. Are these typical? Are these what a lot of the apartment buildings look like in Omsk? Are these typical apartment buildings?
Yes. I think
This one, it's different.
Yes.
Oh, whoops. This looks, it's a very interesting contrast. Как будет contrast? Противоречие или противостояние? This is very contradiction, something like that. Because we see this is very old, this is newer, and then this looks newest. That's interesting. What about this one? Anton, tell me about this place. Where is this?
Angel City.
What?
Angel City.
In the edge of city, the edge of the city. Yeah. Do a lot of people live in homes like this on the edge of the city?
Yeah.
Really?
Very dirty. Oh.
Yeah. This is вот это казахский слово вот здесь, азамат. Do you know it? Вы это знаете, азамат? No? It means very good citizen, and it's also a man's name. It means very good citizen, and it's also a man's name, so it can be a man named Azamat. Yeah, but this is Kazakh here. Yeah. I don't know. Anton, would you would you ever try to get a girl's phone number by writing on the side of her building? Would you do that? Is that romantic or is that not romantic? Not romantic at all. I agree. And this looks like it's the edge of the city as well.
No.
No? This is in the city?
Maybe.
Yeah.
In center of city.
Natasha, what do you? Center of city? Christina, you said this is the center of the city? Christina or you, Natasha? Natasha? Natasha, do you know this place?
No,
Yes, you know it?
But I think.
Yeah, you think, or you guess, to guess, or something like I guess that it's in the center of the city. Christina, what about this place?
This is terrible. Around house, not clean.
Yeah.
All trash.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. What is this place, guys? What is that? Christina, what is this place? Do you know?
No.
I don't know either. Anton or Alina, do you know this place? What is this? Like a monument.
No, I don't know.
Is it Egypt?
Huh. Oh. So it's yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Okay. So let's go on to, anyway, but I will show you my city. So Bloomington, Indiana, the population in 2010 was 8,405 people. So it's not a very, very big city. And then the Klitschka, we call it B-Town, Bloomington, B-Town. And it's here. So this is the state of Indiana. This is the state of Indiana, and here is Bloomington, right here. And this isn't as interesting. If you guys want, maybe you can look at these later. Let's show some pictures here. This is on the campus. This is at Indiana University. This place, I'm here practically every day. These are called the sample gates, and there are lots of flowers. It's very pretty. Let's see here. I don't know which of these. This is Bloomington in This is another downtown image of Bloomington. It's definitely a college town. Lots of students. I like this picture here, the sample gates. It's a good symbol of the university in this here. What do you guys think of these pictures?
Very beautiful.
As well, especially on campus at the university. This is a they bring in their fresh produce and they sell them here. It's really neat. It's very popular, and there's always music and things too. In Bloomington on campus. I can show you maybe where, let me show you where I live. I'll look here. See if I can find a picture. Jackson Heights. Yeah, these places like that. So they look a little bit different than and I want everybody to tell me something. Alina, what do you think of the pictures of Bloomington?
Nice. It has a lot of trees and flowers and a beautiful view.
Yeah, especially because of the university, though. The city is very much about the university. It's a university city, for sure. Yeah. Anton, what do you think?
There's very big difference between Omsk and Bloomington.
Yeah. For example?
For example, Bloomington Green town city. Omsk not green city. Bloomington has very much monuments. Any monuments? Omsk? Not really.
Yeah. Good. So Christina, now you. What do you think about the difference between pictures of Bloomington and the pictures between Omsk or of Omsk?
Bloomington is beautiful. I would like to live there. In Bloomington, streets is clean. Beautiful architecture, beautiful fountain, it's very lot of green. I think in Omsk much less.
Yeah. Maybe it's so. Maybe Bloomington's greener than Omsk. What about you, Natasha?
I like the city. Very beautiful. It has many flowers and green and very clean. One of the best Indiana city. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I think so. I would agree with that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so now let's go here. We're going to talk about Bloomington, and so I'm going to tell you about Bloomington, and you're going to tell me about Omsk. So I want everybody to tell me. So, okay, so пишите вот здесь, and then, for example, tell me about Omsk entertainment, Omsk food, cost of living, как это будет, как это перевести, cost of living?
На жилище, на квартире.
Maybe just what it costs to live in the city. So high cost of living, low cost of living. Housing, so places to live. Transportation, crime, cleanliness, so is it clean, is it not clean? Proximity to other places, so it's like this is geografически, proximity. Is it close to other places? Is it close to cool places like Chicago, or is it close to New York? Is it close to, I don't know, Moscow, things like that? Okay, so now write here for me, guys. Write about Omsk, and I will write about Bloomington. here. Okay, каждый пишите, пожалуйста. Good restaurants, some entertainment. Average cost of living.
Yes, they
The maniac.
abduct the girls.
That's funny. Okay. Transportation. Buses take students to and from campus, and I'd say there are other buses as well, but most people drive cars. Abducted girls, really? Alina, there are a lot of abducted girls?
Похищают, это же abducted.
Probably. Like where they take the girls and the girls disappear?
Yes.
Oh my. And this is a big problem? A big problem in Omsk?
Not economics, but I think it's a problem that not normal people take a job.
Mm-hmm.
It's, last year it was maybe three times.
Wow. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. So who wrote in pink? Christina, are you writing in pink?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And Anton, are you writing in green? And Alina's writing in red. And whoops, Natasha, are you writing too? Natasha's writing in blue. A variety of food. Good. What about crime? Oh, crime. Proximity to other places. We could write about proximity to other places. How close is it to other big cities, or how close is it to other interesting places? Okay, so Christina, you said that people are rude, and there's a lot of different types of food, a lot of crime, and dirty streets. Can you tell me about the crime rate and about the people?
I think people around people because do not smile. Not responsive. And I think very crime because police do not help people in city.
Okay. Yeah, so people don't really smile. There's a lot of crime. Anton, now tell me about what you wrote.
Some entertainment, good restaurants, the cost of living for this place.
What is so expensive about living in Omsk? What is so expensive?
Expensive that there are many waste and rubbish.
Yeah, and housing, is housing very expensive? Housing is very expensive. And okay, guys, when we talk about cost of living, for the прилагательные we use either high cost of living, высокий или низкий, high or low cost of living. So you could say Omsk has high cost of living, but we don't say big or small. We say high or low cost of living. Good. Old transportation. What about the transportation, Anton?
Many old transportation. Very bad smell. Oh.
And like old models of transportation, waste and pollution, many rude people, and a lot of crime. About crime, we can say a lot, or a little crime. And Natasha, tell me about yours. Tell me about what you wrote.
My book.
About because you wrote variety of food, funny people, and terrible roads. But why do you think people are funny, for example? Why are people funny?
Because in all there is something good. Do not need to go negative. I think what we have such people.
And you said a variety of food, so there are many different restaurants from different places?
Yeah. I think that's okay.
I want to show you guys another picture here. And who wrote, Katya, did you write 8 hours away from Novosibirsk and 30 hours away from Moscow, a lot of theaters? Кто это писал? Katya wrote it. Good. So, is it easy to travel to Novosibirsk or to Moscow? Is this easy to do? Or difficult to do? What do you think, guys? Alina, is it easy to get to Moscow and Novosibirsk, or is it difficult?
It's easy if you fly, but if you go to Novosibirsk or Moscow by train, it's very fast, or it's a very long time.
Is it expensive to fly to Moscow or to fly to Novosibirsk?
But I think to fly in Moscow is expensive.
Yeah, maybe. And so is it cheaper to take the train?
Cheaper.
Cheaper, дешевле?
Yes.
Cheaper? Yeah, cheaper to take the train. Okay, and then so I wrote about Bloomington. In Bloomington, there are a lot of different ethnic restaurants. There are streets that have food from Afghanistan, Turkey, China, Thailand, Japan, Korea, Ethiopia, any place. Lots and lots and lots of different food. Good places to go to listen to music. We have special music clubs. where they have bands come and perform. Because Bloomington is a college town, as we call it, and there are a lot of students, there are also a lot of bars where students go and drink and have fun and stuff on the weekends. But there aren't a lot of parks. There are 3 main parks. The crime rate is relatively low, so there's not a lot of crime, low crime rate. The city is pretty clean. People are pretty friendly for the most part. The costs of living are average. So it's more expensive to live in New York and more expensive to live in Chicago. So, but for average American cost of living, I think living in Bloomington is normal for cost of living. So by car, if you drive to Chicago, it's 4 hours away from Bloomington. If you fly to Chicago on a plane, it's just like 1 hour, 1 hour. So, and if you drive to Cleveland, Ohio, it's maybe 2 or 3 hours away. There's also Louisville, Kentucky. Louisville, Kentucky. Louisville, Kentucky is 2 hours away from Bloomington by car, if you go by car. And it's several hours to New York, but you can fly to New York very easily. And as far as transportation, we only have buses and taxis. And students usually use buses because students can ride the buses for free. So they don't have to pay to go to and from campus, things like that. But they also have other buses that go throughout the city. But most people, I wrote here, most people, not students, with the exception of students, most other people drive cars. Students usually take the bus, but other people drive cars, usually. Yeah. Okay, I want to show you this other picture and have you tell me about it. Oops. Okay, can you guys tell me about this place? What is this place? Natasha, what is this place?
I don't see.
You don't see? Никто не видит?
I see.
Uh-huh. Okay. Christina, so you tell me about this place.
It's Philharmonic.
Philharmonic? Uh-huh. So what else about it can you tell me? What do they do there? What do they do with the Philharmonic? Concert hall. So, Anton, you tell me a little bit about the Philharmonic. Have you been there?
I don't know what is this.
It's a concert hall.
Musical?
I guess. Have you been here? Have you been here?
No.
No? Is it new? Is it maybe? Alina, can you tell me about this place?
I went to this place when it was old building, but now it was repaired, and I have to.
You said you have been?
No, when you building, when it was repaired, I didn't go there.
What kinds of concerts do they have here?
So different, maybe classical music, maybe some famous Russian pop music, pop musician. Different.
Yeah, different kinds. Okay, and I wanted to say also, guys, so, следующей неделе, домашнее задание. Okay, what we have here И я буду это положить на блоге тоже. Но есть две видеоролики. So here's one: best places to live и сейчас worst cities to live. Best places and worst cities to live. So смотрите оба. Watch both best places and worst places to live. And делайте презентацию about the city, где вы бы хотели жить. The best city and why. Why is it the best city? Okay? So if you want, you can save this. If you want, you can save this now, or you can look on the blog. So I haven't put it on the blog yet. But so 2 videos, and you make a presentation.
About the best city.
What, Anton?
The best city.
Yeah. About the best city from this video to you. Which you prefer, which you would like to live in, and why.
Okay.
So maybe with pictures. Okay, do you guys have questions? Is this, yes, Linda? Okay, good. So, я сегодня положу это на блоге. Должна это сделать. So, okay, thank you guys a lot. Very good job. Very, very good. Good conversation. Does anybody have questions?
I have a question.
Sure.
What are you doing? My computer is great.
Okay, Katya писала в чате, so you have to посмотреть 2 видео, right? And then выбирать один из самых лучших городов и один из самых худших городов. From these videos. Из вот этих видео. And then you're going to создать презентацию, сделать презентацию.
Presentation about the best city and the worst city.
Yes. Yeah. Пожалуйста, я забыла это сказать. Best and worst.
This video in the line?
I will put it, я буду положить это на блоге. Я должна это сделать. And Katya wrote in the chat. Cool. Is it clear? Okay. Good. Thank you guys very, very much, and I will see you next week, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. See you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Yep. Thank you. Bye, guys. Good job.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Bye. Yep, no problem.